This Torah portion called Mishpatim, and we've been trying to make a connection with the word mayim and the root stem, the word mi, which is a musical note that's intended to be sung and heard. And then we connected the mem on either side of the word mayim and Mishpatim to show you how it represents the compromised womb and the womb that's been sanctified and set apart, consecrated for holy use, and how the word of Yahweh is that suspended yod that hung between those two compromised ones is available to everyone to change our physiological nature, our DNA, to make us one that had been previously adulterous into one who's now virtuous. We were looking at this word galah in Hebrew, and of course it reminds us of the hearing of our ears, and the word discovered there, galah, infers the action of removing the hair so that the ear could be exposed, revealing the secret thing. And we're making a connection to the ear being a womb or a gateway. And so when the womb is exposed, then the secret thing that should have been reserved between the husband and the wife has been exposed. And then I shared with you how in the garden there in John 18:10, where you see Simon Peter, Shimon Kepha, the rock that hears, cuts off the ear of Malchus. He cuts the hearing of the kingdom off. The house of Israel had not been able to hear the message of the kingdom. The house of Israel had been scattered. That's why Yeshua says, I came not but for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. What do you see happening? You see Yeshua taking the ear and restoring the hearing. Do y'all see that? And so now you and I are in this age when the hearing has been restored. The same healing, restoring, miraculous, DNA-changing Hebrew words that will stir the dead, stagnant waters, the dead womb of the adulterous bride, according to Numbers chapter 5. When she's pronounced adulterous and she drinks the bitter waters, the womb is dead and stagnant. The same DNA that's capable of changing that is what has been restored to you, and that's why we're having hearing ears. The same word galah is the root of the word Golgotha. Galah. It means to roll. It's a circle, something round like the top of a skull. So it was at this place that Yeshua restored our hearing and the secret place of hearing. How did he do that? He became the suspended yod, the hand of Yahweh, that was hung out between the firmaments. Can y'all see that? The living waters. What we allow in our ears enters in the womb of our mind. Being seated can expose our heart, the secret place, to the enemy and make us guilty of spiritual adultery. Israel coming out of Egypt was unclean, having been nidah for 430 years. This Torah portion relates the details of how to achieve ritual and spiritual purity necessary for the bride to be changed. How? Romans 10:17, by hearing the word of Yahweh. Interestingly, the gematria of that ayin bet that we were looking at earlier, that's the root of the word ebed and ivri, is 70 and 2, 72. It's the same gematria or numerical value as the word kesed, which indicates the kindness and mercy and love of Yahweh that's extended to us. But it also has the 6 and 12 again. 6 representing the fallen man and 12 the kingdom. The mingled seed of the fallen Adam cannot inherit the kingdom, 1 Corinthians 15:50. However, the yod, the humbled one, the vav, redeemed us, and the musical frequency of the word of Yahweh can change the waters. Although bitter from our rebellion and our adulterous ways, they can be sweetened and made alive. As Exodus 15:25 tells you, that Yahweh showed Moses a tree, and when he cast it into the waters were made sweet. I want to look, and we've got just a couple more words and I'll be finished. The word showed here in Exodus 15:25 is Strong's number 3384, yarah. That's where we get the word Torah from. This word means to throw, to cast, and as I said, it's the root of Torah, but it can also mean to send out the yod, the hand. And in this word, if you notice, you have the yod, resh, and the hay. The yod is the hand of Yahweh. The resh is the chief one. The hay means to be revealed. The hand of the chief one is revealed. The word for tree is the word etz. It means tree, wood, staff, but it can also mean bones and spine, inferring the man. And finally, the word cast. That tree was cast into the bitter waters. The word shalak means to hurl and to fling, but it's from 7944, Saul, which means ascend unto death. When the yod that was suspended between the heavens, the firmament, the waters, in the middle of the word Mayim, took the living waters and made the bitter waters alive. When the yod, the hand, the word of Yahweh was suspended on the tree and cast into the waters, the dead waters were made sweet, the womb alive again. That's why, if you go back and look at that same verse in Exodus chapter 15:25, Yahweh says this, there he made them a statute and an ordinance forever. The same thing you see in this Torah portion regarding the